Last fall, when filling out their What Did I Do on My Summer Vacation forms for school, Spencer Robarge and Amanda Nachokas got to say, I won a national bowling championship. Who will get to say that for this upcoming school year? We'll find out next. The Under-12 Junior Gold Championships start now. Indianapolis, one great bowling town, and Western Bowl hosts the 2016 Junior Gold Boys and Girls Under-12 Championships. 4 young bowlers, 2 boys and 2 girls, compete for a national title in a 2-game total pinfall format. Now, let's meet the competitors.
And now let's meet the bowlers competing for the 2016 Junior Gold Championships in the Under-12 division. In the girls division, from Seminole, Florida, Hannah Diem. And from Smyrna, Tennessee, Elizabeth Kuda. And now the boys, from Brooklyn, New York, Anthony Mastroianni. And from Dorado, Puerto Rico, Edgar Burgos.
We bring in Kelly Kulik. So for Elizabeth and Hannah, what's this experience going to be like? It's their first time on TV.
The opportunity at the age of 12 to be on national television and take home a national championship, truly unbelievable. I wasn't 20 years old. It was the first time I ever made television through a gutter ball. But to go back to high school or junior high and take home that championship, truly an amazing feat.
It's a great opportunity for 2 young bowlers. We can't wait. CBS Sports Network Junior Gold Girls Championships. It's the U12. Elizabeth Kuda head-to-head with Hannah Diem. And it comes your way next from Indianapolis. Stay with us. Ready for the girls U12 Junior Gold Championships. Elizabeth Kuda, Hannah Diem. A national championship at stake. Hannah from Seminole, Florida, just outside Tampa. 12 years old, gets us started. Crossing over, a little Brooklyn strike to begin things for Hannah Diem.
A little bit of TV nerves coming through right there.
Gotta be. Elizabeth Kuda's from Smyrna, Tennessee, not far from Nashville. So you mentioned at the top of the broadcast about your first TV appearance being at 20. What can be going through these players' minds right now?
Oh, at the age of 12, these young girls, first time on national television, bowling for the first time a national championship. I think they just want to get to the foul line in balance and let go of the ball. I know I would.
Elizabeth starts her day. Nice looking shot. 1-3 pocket, all 10 down.
First frame, tied through the first frame.
Future for the sport, lane pattern. Kelly, let's break down what these bowlers are competing on today.
Sure, Dave. Right now the girls are bowling on 43 feet, low to medium volume. You'll see there's the graph is you have around 5 or the 10 zone, so the straighter players are going to play further towards the track, the 5 or 10 area, and the hook players would play deeper inside. They're going to take the gentlest path to the pocket, look for that brown indicator at 40 feet, the end of the pattern, to see where the ball transitions.
Elizabeth comes in high and leaves the 6-pin on her second shot.
Yeah, a little crossover on there. Just left off her hand to begin with. Crosses over, leaves the 6-pin. She said her biggest strength this week, though, was making spares. Single pin conversion.
Not this time. Ooh. Just misses, and an early open for Elizabeth. We'll see if Hannah can take advantage. Hannah has her lucky bowling pin earrings on. One of the school moms made those. I'm impressed by that. And they sold it at the school store to raise money for class trips and functions, things like that. Also high, and misses the pocket, 7-pin count.
Both girls going high in that last shot. Looking at Hannah's form, 5-step approach, pushes the ball out on the second step, left arm is forward. Long 4th step, getting ready into that power step into the slide. Great leverage in the shoulder. She is definitely a power player at the age of 12.
6'9", 10 spare. And she told us that before the match that her rev rate and power play very important.
Yeah, she's a very athletic young lady. She's got a lot of strength behind her to give her more power and velocity through the pins, and definitely create more leverage.
Still looking for that pocket, and the 4-7 standing here as Hannah tried to find that groove and get into the 1-3 pocket. And we met with both bowlers prior. Hannah seemed a little more relaxed, very confident. Elizabeth a little more nervous. 4-7 takes care of that. Let's take a look at the USBC Bowling Academy road to the finals and see how these two great young bowlers got here.
Hannah Diem, 370, a 1-pin defeat over Annalise O'Brien. Coming in and then facing, let's see, April Cottrell and Elizabeth Coutinho into the championship match for Hannah Diem. These two girls facing off. I believe Hannah averaged about 194 through her matches and Elizabeth 178. So a little bit of a deficit between them, but they both got to the finals.
All right, coming out for open, let's see how Elizabeth responds. 4-7 up for her, a little bit of a better looking shot.
Let's take a look at Elizabeth's game here from behind. Swing comes out a little bit outside her body, right around 12-13 at the arrow zone. Inside the target, she's right around 14 at those indicator marks down the lane. High flush shot, 4-7 spare.
Elizabeth was up late last night competing with the team championship event as well.
Yeah, Dave, she's working on about 3 hours of sleep right now.
That's not a lot for a young bowler. It's not a lot for a professional like you. I mean, you need rest. It's not just the mental preparation, but physical as well.
Absolutely. You know, 8 hours of sleep is crucial to our physical performance on the lanes. But this young lady got to compete in both events. So she was doing double duty and was rewarded here with a final championship match.
Didn't get to the TV show on the team side, but she was so excited. Going for the singles girls gold championship. Practices a couple hours a day. Big fan of Belmo. That's off target a bit. That's a good thing because Jason Belmonte is here today. Well, just a few feet away from where Elizabeth is bowling. There's Belmo.
There's the gentleman, Aussie from down under. One of the greatest bowlers of all time. Two-handed delivery, a style that he developed all on his own. And some of the girls mentioned what his speaking was excellent, his motivational speaking about how people told him he did it wrong and there's no right way.
Covers nicely. Had to worry about the head pin there. As we go back to Hannah, now talking a little bit more about Jason Belmonte being the two-hand up from down under.
Mm-hmm.
Has that inspired a lot of young bowlers to go two-handed, do you think?
Absolutely. If you walk through the audience this past week, more and more youngsters are coming out and bowling the two-handed style. He has developed a craze amongst young bowlers.
Three-pin. Belmo, a 12-time PBA Tour champion. 6 major tournaments under his belt. And a 3-time PBA Player of the Year. Jason Belmonte, one of the world's best, here today.
3 years in a row he won the Masters. Unprecedented. Hannah for the single pin.
Finds it, 3-pin down. Hannah has the distinction of being the youngest bowler ever at 9 years old to roll 300 game. That's amazing.
Yeah, I met her at the age of 9, just after that triumph, and she shot 300. She was so proud, and she really didn't realize what happened, which is kind of cute and kind of funny. Mom was not in the background taking any photos or anything. didn't want to jinx her.
Best shot of the day. 1-3 pocket, punching 10 down into the pin.
It's a great shot by Hannah. Again, she develops so much power through the shot. Right around 10-12, 10 at the break point. Ball crushes the pocket, knocking out the 10 pin.
So I'd imagine Hannah might have a little bit of an edge here in terms of the mental approach over Elizabeth, just because of that 300 game, a lot of media attention.
Yeah, I would definitely have to agree.
Ringing 10 pin there for Elizabeth. This is a 2-game match here, total pinfall. Unlike the standard single game match you see on TV.
Watch this ball explode at the pins. Comes at an angle, and that 6-pin just wraps around the 10-pin, one of the dreadest leaves for all bowlers. It's either the flat 10 or the ringing 10. That was great execution. Hard plastic ball for the spare.
Look out, and misses that one. A little off the mark there. Good effort from Elizabeth, but a second open. And the door is wide open now, certainly for Hannah Diem to take advantage. But this is just the first 2 games.
Yeah, 2-game total will determine the champion. Little nerves still, plus lack of sleep, lack of preparation, better execution.
No help there late on the 2-pin, standing for Elizabeth Kuda.
Let's watch the shot now. Right around board 12, ball is still trying to hook towards the pocket. So as you see, it deflects off to the right towards the 6 and the 10-pin. The ball really just hasn't developed into a rolling motion. So she needs to find a little bit more friction where the ball's going to pick up and hook a little bit more, maybe make a move outside or to the right.
There's a 2-pin, single pin conversion spare for Elizabeth Kuda from Smyrna, Tennessee. She'll have plenty of time to catch up to Hannah Diem amidst the girls U12 Gold Championship. They're ahead in our Junior Gold U12 Girls Championship from Indianapolis. Hannah Diem back up and gets some good pin action, all 10 down. I've seen some open frames as we move ahead in play. It's a 2-game match, total pinfall through the 2 games. And now Diem with a 25-pin lead. Hannah had an open in the 6th frame, left 3 pins, and then Elizabeth opened herself in the 8th. Each bowler, Kelly, just trying to find herself. What's going through their mind, do you think, at this point?
Yeah, right now, like I said, Dave, only 2 of them on the show. So breaking down the lane was at their own will, and the girls both played around that 2nd arrow zone, trying to create a track area or more friction. And now as they move a little bit inside that, they're seeing there's a lot of oil. Medium to low oil, but a long distance pattern of 40 feet. Hannah has more surface on her bowling ball. Elizabeth's a little bit shinier, so they're really using physical execution to get the ball to do things.
Nice cover.
Yeah, 2-4-5-8, 2-4-5-7-8. Bounces off the side rail to kick out the 7. Not an easy spare to convert.
Check our Junior Gold format. 20 games of qualifying. Top 8 to match play. The 2-game total pinfall match. Part of the format as well. And the championship here. Elizabeth trying to take advantage and get a little closer at the end of this first game. Still has not found that 1-3 pocket consistently.
Yeah, she's been playing the same area of the lane for the last 8 frames. Again, watching the ball just deflect at the end. It hasn't picked up into its rolling motion. She comes up light. Head pin goes off to the side. Leaves the 2-4-5 spare. Again, 12 years old. I know nerves are playing a part of their execution and what they're feeling right now. So, but 2 games total. Anything isn't over until the last frame, the last ball's thrown. Cross lane at the spare.
This is that 4-pin, unfortunately, for Elizabeth. The 20th Annual Junior Gold Championships will take place in Cleveland, Ohio in 2017. This elite event features the top youth bowlers in the country competing for more than $250,000 in scholarships in 6 age-based divisions and a chance to bowl on Junior Team USA. Visit bowl.com/Junior Gold for more information. Elizabeth wants to be a veterinarian one day. Science and social studies, history, her favorite subjects in school she told us about.
And as we mentioned, Jason, her being her favorite bowler, she waited 3 hours at registration just to meet him. What dedication. Yep.
That's a real fan. I love it.
And that's what the presence he has at this Junior Gold event.
One of her best shots there. Leaves the 8-pin. And just imagine what's going through her mind. She's bowling on TV for the first time, and her hero, Jason Belmonte, is watching a few feet away. Let's take a look at that last shot.
Yeah, a ball just comes a little bit light. Again, 5-pin goes in front of the 8-pin. Solid 8-pin, even for the ball that she's throwing. It's about 13 pounds, I believe. So, single pin spare. Jason watching along, cheering her along.
I mean, what an opportunity for Elizabeth here. I'd be nervous.
Oh, absolutely.
There's the 8-pin for Elizabeth Kuda. Stewart's Creek Middle School student. I'm sure Belmont had plenty of good advice for these young stars.
cute little story. She played soccer, but she drank all the Gatorade.
On the team,
So,
yeah. So gravitated to bowling, I guess, after that.
Air-conditioned climate environment. How could you go wrong?
Well, the humidity in Smyrna, Tennessee, summertime, you're playing soccer. Crossing over here, over Brooklyn. Yeah, there's a Brooklyn strike for Elizabeth. Good job.
Finishes with a solid 145. Again, makes a ball change here, looks like. Something more aggressive, but off her hand, it's left off her hand, crosses over with that crossover carry. She'll finish her first game with 145.
Here's Hannah. Power bowler, best shot of the day. 60 feet to success for Hannah Diem as she blasts through that 1-3 pocket. Really good shot.
Yeah, 161. She could strike out here for a score of 191. Right on her target path, just around board 11 at 40 feet. Ball crushes the pocket, 10 pins go straight back. One of her coaches, Randy Stoughton, at the Kegel Training Center, has been really working on her swing, trying to straighten it out. Excellent execution.
And a really good finish here. Randy Stoughton is right behind the bowlers from Weber International, the head coach, the national champs. Team side, there's Randy back there in the green shirt.
Yeah, if she makes this pair, she'll shoot 181. Give her 36-pin lead. Randy Stoughton, again, coach of Weber's Girl, took home the championship this year.
In Wichita, 7-pin conversion in game 1 in this 2-game total pinfall match is over. Hannah Diem, 181-145, has the lead, but it's all about total pin count. More coming up from Indy. Junior Gold Championships, an annual national tournament for the top male and female youth bowlers in the U.S. Almost 3,300 entrants here, Kelly, this year, all 50 states and Puerto Rico.
Yeah, 3 age divisions, U12, U15, U20. The scholarship money awarded. Some bowlers are going to make Junior Team USA coming from this in 2017. To give you an idea of this event, in 2011 we had 1,600 participants, and here just 5 years later we've doubled in size. The
Amazing.
magnitude.
Bowling is on the rise, especially at the junior level. USBC heavily involved in development of youth bowling nationwide. It's the largest youth bowling event in the world, the Junior Gold Championships. Elizabeth starts game 2. Pretty good looking shot, 5-pin stands.
Yeah, now she made a ball change. As you notice, she's using the more aggressive one that she threw in the 10th frame on the fill ball. Something that picks up a little bit sooner. Wow, ball just deflects too much with the pin, leaving the 5-pin. This is your strike ball spare, so she should have just repeat the same shot she had in order to convert the 5-pin.
There's the 5, good start, avoiding an early open, which she had in the first game. Second frame. The 5th as well, and the 8th. Had a few opens in that first game.
Now, as you see, her score is carrying over from the first game, so that's why the plus 36 is next to her name.
That comes in high in a 7-pin count for Hannah as she begins game 2. This is a 2-game total pinfall match. Hannah's road to the finals.
Yeah, she defeated Annalise O'Brien 425 to 350, Haley Trisk 369, 299, and again faced O'Brien for the 1-pin victory. She worked
Nice
her way
conversion.
up to the bottom.
Mom Heidi. Great to meet with both Hannah and Heidi before our TV show here today in Indianapolis. She was out on the lanes with Hannah for that 300 game. And she was only 9 years old. And it's like a no-hitter in baseball, perfect game. You just don't mention it, don't bring it up, don't get your phones out. Nice help on the 7-pin. But what a thrill at 9 years old to get a 300 game. Boy, imagine what that was like for her.
I know, I was 18 when I shot my first 300 game.
Wow.
Just a little outside of her target before. Watch the white grips on the ball going down the lane. They get taller as they go down into that roll phase. Gets the swishy strike, knocks out all 10. Both girls got fans going on. The first time on TV, and hot under those magnifying lights.
And that was your advice as we see Elizabeth's road to the finals to these young bowlers. trying to stay cool. It's going to be a lot hotter than you're used to, right?
Yeah, again, Elizabeth Kuta averaging roughly around 174 for her matches, just about 20 pins under Hannah, but comes back strong there with a strike. Great aggressiveness using her legs. She had a lot of preparation and practice leading up to this week, her parents had said. Just really working with Michelle Rakow out of Smyrna, Tennessee, one of her ball drillers back there. Some of her coaches as well. Her father, Jody, is her coach. A lot of great experience out there.
Dad Jody, Mom Shirley meeting with us prior to our TV show today. Dad very heavily involved in coaching and had a few words of advice right after the first game. This is a 2-game total pinfall match. First game score is 181-145 for DM. So Elizabeth trying to catch up here. The 5-8 up for her, an 8-pin count. And what's going to take Kelly at this point are a lot of strikes. She's got to get going.
Yes, she does. I mean, that was a great execution right there. The ball changes definitely helped her to get to the pocket. Now she just needs the ball to get into that roll face to go through the pins a little bit more effectively. 5-8 spare. She'll throw her strike ball again for this lineup for the pocket.
Have you ever had a 2-game total pinfall TV match before?
Only in the World Team Challenge, I believe. First time I was on television when I threw that gutter ball. No, in fact. But I did spare it.
That's what it's all about. Mom Shirley. She's in the back row. Dad Jody is up front coaching young Elizabeth. Boy, it's so fun to talk to the parents. Sometimes they're more nervous than the kids are. I think it was probably 50-50 in talking to the boys and girls for the U12.
Well, you know, the young ladies have to throw the ball, but the parents are the one paying the entry fees, driving them to the locations.
Nice looking shot.
Big support group behind these young ladies. It's a great shot by Hannah. Again, she's really targeting on that 10-11 board down the lane. Heavy, heavy ball roll through the pins. Watch the ball as it goes off the back of the pin deck towards the left. Great execution. Again, great path to the pocket.
Finds it again. All 10 back for the power player. She told us beforehand that she'd like to go to Weber International possibly. Knows Coach Stoughton, who's here, Kegel Center in Florida. McKendree is one of her choices possibly, and she's only 12 years old. Wichita State, of course, the great tradition. They made the championship of the team finals this year before losing to Weber International. Weber won its 4th national title in school history. Breakdown left-right lane for Elizabeth, and the time is now for a lot of strikes. 56 pins, she's down in the match. There's one. Little help on the 10-pin.
Catches up right there. Again, that ball change was crucial for her to hit the pocket right now. Dad, her coach, Jody back there. Biggest keys to success right now, stay down at the foul line and really follow through. Get the extension through the arm swing. Good footwork. Slides, knee goes straight. Watch the white grips on the bowling ball. They start to get a little bit taller into that roll phase. Great execution.
Really tough split. 3-7. Tough break.
Yeah, that is a tough break. Sliding around board 20, definitely inside of target, 13, 14, 15 down there at 37 feet. Hits very high on the head pin. This could have gone either way, but she leaves the 3-7.
Unfortunately, misses both of those, so it's a first open of the second game. Lost the first game 181-145. So the cumulative pin count, the 2 games now, she's down by 70 pins. As DM steps up here looking for the 4-bagger in the 5th frame.
Yeah, Hannah's just working on extending her lead right now and securing her first national championship at the age of 12.
How about that? That's high. There's some help, though. The messenger across the deck takes out the 6 and 10. And the first smile we've seen from Hannah here.
High, high, high on the head pin. Could have been the 6, 7, 10 split, but bounces off the side rail to come over. Little late messenger. You've got mail, special delivery.
You'll take it. But Hannah's too young to know that reference, that you got mail reference.
Probably so.
We took a poll, by the way, and all the U12 bowlers about Pokemon Go, and I think 3 of the 4 are players. Hannah said she's not into it, though.
So they're responsible for the breakdown on the wireless network for closing down for a while.
That's probably true.
Well, with 32 kids in the Indianapolis radius.
10 pin. Not this time. So it is an open frame and a little break for Elizabeth trying to close the gap, but in the 2-game total pinfall match, Hannah Diem from Seminole, Florida is in great shape. 67-pin lead. The Bowling.com Youth Open will take place in Cleveland, Ohio in 2017 alongside the Junior Gold Championships. This national tournament provides over $100,000 in scholarships, and it's a great chance to have some fun and make friends. Check out bowl.com/Youth Open to get all the details. Weber National with Coach Stout right behind her there. The head coach for the Warriors, national champs, Wichita State McKendree, we talked about schools Hannah's interested in attending down the road. Well, that's perfect. She's about to be the nation's top bowler in her division.
Yeah, she's worked with Randy. She's worked with Dr. Dean. She said she has a really good poker face and her mental game. And also, longtime Team USA member Lucy Sandelin is also her coach. She bowls in a junior league where Lucy comes every week to watch her bowl and help coach the younger athletes. So kudos to Lucy for giving back to the sport.
Hannah had a 4-bagger and now 5 strikes for the match.
Hence being in Indy, she's in the driver's seat right now.
Perfect, I like it. Got to tie that in. Elizabeth works on a strike, but then has a really tough split to deal with here.
Yeah, this young lady's definitely turned her game around in the second game of this match. Definitely hitting the pocket more consistently. Her arm swing is through the intended path, right around 10, 11, 12, same area of the lane that Hannah is in. But unfortunately, just the weight of the ball is just deflecting too much off to the right side. Leaves a 5-7 split. Makeable spare. Very much makeable spare.
To avoid a second open of this second game and does convert. That's her best shot of the day. Nice job, Elizabeth. And Dad Jody got to be pleased at that split conversion. 5-7. That was pretty tough.
Yeah, this is great. 18, she's sliding a little bit deeper inside 12, a little more angle now to get down the lane. Hits the 5-pin perfectly on the outside of it to slide over into the 7-pin. Textbook spare, even at the age of 12 for this young lady.
She broke 2 state records at the age of 9. In Tennessee, 2-time Tennessee Road to the Goal 10-point winner in 2015 and this year. There's a Brooklyn strike for Elizabeth.
9 years old. Can you remember what you did at the age of 9?
No, I cannot. Well, especially not me. That was a long time ago.
I mean, summertime, I was on the beach somewhere, you know, swimming in the ocean, avoiding sharks.
I was not in the ocean in Iowa City, Iowa, but no sharks there. But I was not competing at a national level trying to win a junior gold championship.
Hannah again with a commanding lead, plus 56 pins, leaves the 4-7 spare. Just to give you an idea of the enormousness of this event. We're here at Western Bowl, but if you think about Indianapolis on the 465 loop, competitors bowled at 5 centers this week. All the divisions moved around. We're at Western Bowl, Expo Bowl, Woodland Bowl, Southern Bowl, and All-Star. So all these parents with more than one kid really put some mileage on the vehicle.
Nice 4-7 conversion as Hannah closes in a 56-pin lead. This is about total pinfall, and she has officially wrapped up this match, so she will be the Under 12 Junior Gold Girls National Champion for the first time. She has bowled so consistently throughout the championship match. Won it in 145, won game 1, and a big lead in game 2 as well. So congratulations to Hannah and her family. What a thrill. They'll bring back that junior gold title to Seminole, Florida.
So many people are so proud of her right now. Again, age of 12, national championship. Makes the 10-pin spare.
She told us when she had that 300 game at age 9, youngest ever in history, that when she got it, there was a lot of jumping around, pretty happy. But as you mentioned, she's been a poker face all day, almost no reaction. Let's see when she wraps it up if she'll celebrate. Maybe the trophy presentation. Good looking shot, 10-pin stands. And a 204 after rolling a 181 in the first game. And she will win the Junior Gold Championship.
Yeah, she's just 2 pins off her average for the bracket championship round. 192 average. Missed a few spares, but wow, 12 years old. I can't imagine she wants to be a professional bowler, with the talent she's going to have coming out of college at the age of 22 or 23 years old.
Keep a close eye.
I'll be on the senior tour.
Bowlers. You'll still be winning championships, no doubt about it.
But these girls, potential doubles partners, you know, again, their physical skills are unmatched. I was nowhere near their level at the age of 12 that these young ladies are here today. That's just creditation to USA Bowling, the coaching staff, Weber, Kegel, all the proprietors and associations really giving back to the youth and developing these clinics for them to have the best coaching in the world.
Double wood, 3, 9, 10, and can't quite convert that 10 pin, so it's an open frame here late. 385, the total pinfall for Hannah. And she is the winner. She's going to get that trophy, and the poker face, well, we're going to get a smile here. A little bit. There we go. There's some emotion. Congratulations to Hannah Diem, the 12-year-old national champion from Seminole, Florida. She wins the 2016 Junior Gold U12 Girls Championship. She'll add the trophy to the collection with that 300-game ring. The lucky bowling pin earrings come through for Hannah Diem. Today at Indy, she wins a national championship. Congratulations to Hannah Diem.